What up, fantasy football people? Week 4 is here, and we got some names for you that you definitely want to go be putting a waiver on. These are players that we've kind of known about already. Most of them are picked up in our leagues, if we're being honest. But your leagues, they may be there, so you may be lucky. I'm just
Word.
gonna I'm gonna throw a name out. We'll all throw some names out.
Yeah.
This is a guy that I think if you've watched the Packers play, he's gotten passes. Luke Musgrave, tight end.
Mm-hmm.
There's potential there. If
Big
Jordan Love
time.
can get the damn ball to him some of these times, I
Yeah.
think I think for sure. And with the tight end position the way it is, this guy may be one of those players that not right now, but as you start making it into week 7, 8, 9, 10, he's gonna be putting up some numbers and eating.
Yeah. And he's only rostered in 18% of Yahoo leagues and 13% of ESPN leagues. I don't know about Sleeper. I don't care about Sleeper, but yeah. Basically, he's pretty much available wherever you're gonna go. Unless
Exact.
you're
I literally just put a waiver on that fool.
Yeah.
Like right before Nick said that, I was like, "Oh, he's available. I'm going to take
Yeah,
him."
exactly. So he's pretty much going to be available in whatever league you're in, unless it's a really really deep league where everybody's taken already. But for the most part, he's probably going to be there.
Yeah, I think go get him. You have a spot on it. There's not enough tight ends for you to not get this guy. Like, let's be honest. You can drop some of these guys that you probably drafted if you went for if you were one of those
Do you drop Darren Waller for him?
I would, but that's just how I
kind
feel
of
about
would
that.
at this point. I would try to probably trade him first.
Yeah, okay. I would try and trade Waller, but if you're desperate and you don't see Waller doing nothing, I'm down to drop him.
Yeah. What about a guy like Adam Thielen? Or do you think he has any value as a waiver wire?
I'm gonna say this based off of what I heard earlier. I think as long as Andy Dalton is the quarterback there, he's got a lot of potential to be the number one. But as soon as Bryce Young's back, I think it drops drastically.
I don't think it matters who the quarterback is. Like he's just good at being mid. Like he's
Yeah.
worth having on your bench. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I probably won't play you, but you're good for 10 or 11 every week, no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
Like a good flex, and when buys start
Yeah.
coming in, and you need that flex in there.
Or you need that one name to throw into a bullshit trade or something.
Yeah. He's only rostered in 47% of Yahoo and 54%
It's just weird because if you see Monday night's game from like last week, it looked like he was doing a lot, and then you look at the stat sheet at 54 yards. So it's like,
Yeah.
But it's worth it to me because one of those catches might break. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like this past week he got a touchdown. So.
Would y'all be going after Roshan Johnson? Do you trust anybody from that Chicago?
That's the team. I just don't trust that team. And
yeah,
I don't trust the team.
I don't trust the team, but I mean, man, if you're down bad at running back, then yeah, I'd say go for it if you need to.
I would definitely want to have him like on the bench because he's definitely going to be that guy. It's like you're about to give me numbers and some bullshit garbage time.
Yeah.
So, but a fantasy point's a fantasy point.
Yeah. He's rostered at 48% of Yahoo and 33% of ESPN, so he's most likely there too.
Yeah, I was high on Khalil Herbert for like a week, and then I realized his job was going to be lost sooner than later.
Do you think that Khalil Herbert sucking has a little bit to do with people wanting Roshan even more?
Yes, very much.
Yeah.
And so maybe Roshan's overvalued?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Definitely. But I mean, that's just the way it goes sometimes too.
Are y'all buying on Matt Breida as long as
no
Barkley's out?
It's the same kind of thing with the Bears. I just don't trust that team right now.
I ain't gonna lie though. In the first half of the San Francisco game, Breida he ran the ball kind of good.
Yeah, he had 10.
I just don't know if I could talk myself into playing you.
Only way I can talk myself into it is if I absolutely need to.
Yeah, you better be in one of those deep ass fucking leagues.
Yeah, I feel like the touchdown. If you get him on your team, try to trade him as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Hand him off to somebody else. Let them deal with that. A guy that was very high on draft boards as a sleeper, Tajay Spears from the he
Titans.
he actually outsnapped Derrick Henry in the beginning of and I give you the team played terrible, but if they want to keep Henry healthy, it looks like they're going to start to do at least a split of somewhat.
He's so versatile as a running back. Like he can do everything. I'm telling you, it's like having Darren Sproles on your team. It's like you want to use them for everything.
Darren Sproles, but taller, yeah.
Not much taller.
No, a little bit more. I think Darren Sproles was like 5'6". He's 5'10".
That's generous. They've measured that fool with cleats on. Taj's not that big.
5'10", 200. That's what it says on here. But he's only rostered in 24% of Yahoo and 16% of ESPN. If you're in a league like mine where everybody takes sleepers immediately, the second they do anything, he's probably not available. But if you're in a league with a bunch of idiots, he's there.
Yeah, I feel like
for idiots.
If you have a spot, especially in deeper leagues, I'm taking him. I'm holding him. One injury away before he.
Derrick Henry's going to get injured. You just have to wait for it.
Yeah.
I said he was made of glass one day, and people got mad at me.
Yeah, I mean the way running backs are going down too.
He's like bulletproof glass. Is like it might be hard to break, but I get your ass to break eventually.
That's true. Yeah.
Yep. Another one. I don't know how many rosters he is. He's kind of was a little higher. Tank Bigsby right now. ETN looked a little hurt. We'll see how he does. Are you wasting a waiver on him as of right now? Or are you going to still let it?
I would because, I mean, he had hype behind him all season, and he did have a touchdown this week. But it's one of those things where like you're worth having on the bench, but I don't know what I would have to take, what it would take for me to talk myself into actually playing you.
I'd have to have a lot of injuries or just be really down bad at running back.
Yeah, I agree.
But
I would feel more confident about Tank though than Roshan.
Yeah, I can see that. Tank's only rostered in 29% of Yahoo and 18% of ESPN, so he's most likely there too.
As we move on, Tank Dell.
Oh, yeah.
This dude's on the waiver wire in your league. You are playing with some idiots.
Tank Dell is only rostered in 31% of Yahoo and 23% of ESPN. So, yeah, he's most likely there, and I don't understand why.
Nico Collins got all the love, and
I bet Nico Collins isn't even rostered in that many.
Probably not.
Shit, never mind. Nico Collins rostered at 85% of Yahoo and 81% of ESPN.
Yeah, he jumped a big jump and all that, especially when ESPN was talking about they needed to get him. So
the funny things is like those two might fluctuate all season.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like 1 week this guy does good, so it's like, but you can't get them both. So if you have Tank, you just have to pick the right week.
Yeah, it's like Tyler Lockett and DK.
Yeah, it's like AJ and Smith.
Look, I know a lot of these people aren't familiar with Tank Dell. I am very familiar with Tank Dell. If you would feel confident playing Brandon Ayuk against a team, you could feel confident about playing Tank. They're the same person, I think.
Yeah,
but Tank's smaller.
Dude's fast though, man. Fast. Going to his quarterback. Is CJ a guy you're holding on your bench?
I have CJ in like 3 leagues, so yeah.
I was gonna say I might play that fool.
There's a lot of bad quarterback play right now in fantasy.
CJ Stroud is only owned in 20% of Yahoo leagues.
I'll tell you this: if that O-line holds up like that one more time, he would be my starter.
Yeah, 2 games in a row, he had over 20-something points. So yeah,
week 4 and week 5, he's getting O-line back. Laremy Tunsil's coming back. He's getting more O-line. A lot of his IR O-linemen can come back in. He's going to be, if he's able to put even these numbers up, you're going to want him on your bench, I feel like, especially with him not caring what receivers. He's like, I'm going to go get mine. I'm good. This one was, I know, Zach, you had said a gut feeling about this guy. And boy put up 60
Let me
something.
get. Oh, Devon Achane. Yeah, I told y'all.
Yep.
I just knew it was going to happen because that's
and
what that
he's-
team does.
He's only owned in 41% of Yahoo and 16% of ESPN still, but that's because waivers haven't cleared yet.
The funny thing is like he might be one of those like if you have him right now, you better use it because when that running back room gets fully healthy, like he's not going to produce like that again. But also he's like too fucking good to not get to play.
Yeah.
So it's like they really have first world problems at the running back room in Miami.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Something that some teams wish they were.
But on the plus side, I'll say this: Raheem Mostert's usually good for getting hurt too. So if he goes out, then Achane probably is going to get most of the run.
Very, very powerful handcuff for sure. Is there anybody else that you are looking at?
Not right now, honestly. Like anybody else I'm looking for is probably just a handcuff.
Mims, Josh Downs, any of those guys?
I think if you have Mims, you have to keep him because the only thing working for that team is them ugly ass deep balls, and he catches them. Plus, they have the kicker. Like, if you're in one of them deep leagues and you need to flex or something, I think Mims is worth it.
Yeah.
Like another guy that I think is worth it that I've heard nobody say anything about is Ronnie Bell, the receiver for the Niners. Like, especially with Ayuk out. I ain't saying he about to light the world up, but he'll take over drives sometimes, and one of them drives might end up being a touchdown.
That is very true. Last one. Are you going after Jameis Winston?
I'm not.
No. Not at all.
I'll just mess with you.
I don't even like how that offense is run. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I have Olave on my team, and he hasn't done shit.
Yeah.
That's a
Olave's consistent on getting you double digits, but that's about it right now.
Yeah, but I don't even know if he has a touchdown yet this year.
He almost did. He got called.
Now Kamara comes back this week, so now we see how that shakes up. But
it's going to be a fun one. Fantasy people, hopefully you got a win this week. If you didn't, we understand there's been a lot of injury, especially the running back position. Put your waivers in. Grab some of these guys that we said. They will literally probably change your team up, especially in the longevity as you go. Some of these will change it right away. Some of these will be longer ones, like a Luke Musgrave, or like a Tank Dell, Achane. Like these guys will right away.
Yep.
Make sure you like, subscribe to the network. Does amazing work for us. Make sure you check out our sponsor, Monkey Cold Coffee. You can do the QR code, take you right to his thing. Use BuyU10, you get 10% off.
Yep.
On your whole order.
Great coffee. Buy some.
Make sure you check us out every Sunday, 8 in the morning Central Time. Right here, we got you covered on who to start, who to sit, and we will be bright and early for the Toy Story game of Atlanta and Jacksonville to help you with that game right off the rip. So I know we'll be bright and early. We'll have our coffee ready to go and our tacos.
Yeah.
That being said, we're out of here. Drop comments below. We got you covered. We'll answer all of the comments on our YouTube. Much love, everybody. We out.
Peace.
How much I'm working for this? I swear my dreams are too important.